We're SlikRok Productions, and today we're going to install this ride command unit in this razor. So basically the installation process is pretty simple. I think this is going to be the remedy for it, and we're going to put them to the test today. We're SlikRok Productions, and as a lot of you guys know that watch our videos, we do a lot of rock crawling. So in order to run this size tire, we're running portals from SuperAtv. There's a lot of rolling mass here. We've had to do a lot of upgrades with our suspension components. We're running heavy-duty A-arms, heavy-duty ball joints, heavy-duty tire rod ends, but it's the tire rod ends I'd like to focus on today. Two of the best safety upgrades you can do is your ball joints and your tire rod ends. If either one of those breaks, you can be in a world of hurt. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not your girlfriend. When it comes to tire rod ends, size does matter. So this is a Polaris stock tire rod end. They're a little bit chintzy, but if you're running a stock size tire, that works fine. This is the SuperAtv heavy duty tire rod end. We've been running these on our big cars, and honestly, I thought I was going to break them in the first week or two. I thought they were going to be a little chintzy, and honestly, we haven't broken one of them yet. And we put a lot of miles on these things. They're surprisingly tough. They've got a Heim joint style end. They're aluminum. They've got a grade 8 steel bolt through them. They're about 150 bucks. You can get them at SuperAtv.com. That is a really good upgrade if you're going to run oversized wheels and tires on your car. So for our big cars that we're running 35-inch plus tires on, Zollinger's Racing Products sent us a few sets of these. These are probably going to be just tough as hell. They're made out of heat-treated 174 stainless steel. They're aircraft grade. The aluminum in them is 775 T6. It's aircraft high-grade billet. They're a real beautiful tire rod end. The Heim joints are chrome moly in them. We're going to put them to the test. We're going to see if we can break one. I highly doubt it, but we'll run a follow-up video on them down the road a little bit with some of the other products from Zollinger's we're going to be running. Check out their website at ZollingerRacingProducts.com. These run about 240 bucks, so they're 100 bucks more than the SuperAtvs. But if you're running a big tire and you're really abusive, that's probably the way you ought to go. But for most of you guys out there who are running less than a 32-inch tire, this is a really good bang for the buck with SuperAtv. So we've had a lot of folks reach out to us and try to buy parts from us, and although I appreciate that, SlikRok doesn't sell parts. So our job is consumer marketplace confidence. We test parts, and the reason we don't sell parts is because I don't want selling parts or making a profit to infringe on the integrity of what SlikRok stands for. And so I know that this machine does not represent 99% of the marketplace out there. 99% of the machines out there are not this big and arrogant and huge and have so much rolling mass. But the thing we get out of these is when we test parts on them, these things are so big and heavy, they snap stuff quick. So I know when stuff makes it through the abuse that these machines put it through, that I'm promoting parts that will do very well for the 99% of the machines out there. So on some of our cars, we're running 30s and 31, 32-inch tires. And we've had some ongoing problems with the racket pinions and the steering boxes in these cars. They really don't hold up. When you put portals and big size tires on them, it really amplifies the problem. So I've done a bunch of research, and the two that really stick out in my mind is SuperAtv's Rack Boss. That's supposed to be, from what I've read, a really good heavy-duty rack and pinion and steering box. And Wicked Built makes a Rackzilla. So we've reached out to both these companies. They're going to send us these components. We're going to run them head-to-head. We're going to see how they bolt in, see how they integrate with the factory Polaris components. We're going to see how the installation process is, whether or not we can run aftermarket tire rod ends with them, how easy it is to integrate those things together. And obviously we're going to see which one's the best bang for the buck, and we'll let you know in the next video.